Hi guys, welcome to this channel. This is Ray and Kate, and today I am going to talk about two articles from the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers. These two articles are the following. Article 4, the teacher and the profession, and Article 5, the teacher and the teaching community. So, keep on tuning in.
Section 1. Every teacher shall actively help ensure that teaching is the noblest profession and shall manifest genuine enthusiasm and pride in teaching as a noble calling.
Why is teaching the noblest profession? First, let us define the word noble. According to Cambridge Dictionary, noble means having or showing high moral qualities or character. Teaching is a noble profession that entails a great deal of responsibility and duty to students. Teachers not only teach and impart their knowledge, but they also inspire and motivate students to pursue their goals in life. Aside from the fact that teaching is the noblest profession, teachers also must have enthusiasm by exuding contagious energy. This increases the students' motivation for learning and excitement about achievement. Moreover, showing pride starting from the freshman year of college and continuing such pride in one's teaching career gives courage to teachers and confidence to be proud that they are teachers, according to Dr. Charles Payne, an assistant professor of secondary education and director of the program for the preparation of teachers in multicultural secondary schools at Ball State University.
Section 2. Every teacher shall uphold the highest possible standards of quality education, shall make the best preparation for the career of teaching, and shall be at his best at all times in the practice of his profession.
For teachers to uphold the highest possible standards of quality education, it is important for them to continually improve themselves personally and professionally. What does this mean? It simply means that to ensure self and professional development, teachers must create a feedback and reflection platform. Teachers usually solicit feedback from their students in order to monitor and adjust teaching strategies and delivery. Teachers can also use research-based and application-based practices to improve their personal learning and teaching strategies. Teachers should always consider that students learn best through hands-on and interactive activities. How should teachers make the best preparations for their teaching career? Teachers should always prepare themselves with the ever-changing strategies and methods in teaching due to the fast-paced technology that we are experiencing. As for 21st century learners, searching for information and references became the easiest task because all, if not all, almost every information that we would like to collect are just over the internet. Thus, teachers should become local teachers to 21st century learners and be flexible with their teaching methods. How can a teacher be at his or her best at all times in the teaching profession? Well, they can adapt their teaching strategies to meet both the students and the material, recognizing that different students learn in different ways. More importantly, it is important for teachers to set a good example to their students.
Section 3. Every teacher shall participate in the Continuing Professional Education or CPE program of the Professional Regulation Commission and shall pursue such other studies as will improve his efficiency. enhance the prestige of the profession, and strengthen his competence, virtues, and productivity in order to be nationally and internationally competitive.
You might be wondering, what is CPD? CPD stands for Continuing Professional Development and refers to the learning activities that professionals engage in to cultivate and improve their skills. CPD encompasses various learning methodologies such as training workshops, conferences and events, e-learning programs, best practice techniques, and idea sharing, all aimed at improving and enhancing a teacher's professional development. Pursuing additional education can assist teachers in ensuring best learning outcomes for their students and themselves. Taking up a master's degree and a doctorate degree are examples of further studies. Sometimes the best thing a teacher can do is take a break from their desk and reimagine the world through the student's perspective.
Section 4. Every teacher shall help, if duly authorized, to seek support for the school, but shall not make improper misrepresentations through personal advertisements and other questionable means.
In cases wherein there are issues at school or a particular teacher has an issue, a teacher should properly channel the problem to the right people in school to avoid dragging other school administrators and teachers down. That will affect the school's reputation.
Section 5. Every teacher shall use the teaching profession in a manner that makes it a dignified means for earning a decent living.
As future educators, we have to bear in mind that the professional dignity of teachers refers to the established and strengthened sense of self-respect. We have to promote ethical behavior as teachers and teach to inspire.
Section 1. Teachers shall at all times be imbued with a spirit of professional loyalty, mutual confidence, and faith in one another, self-sacrifice for the common good, and full cooperation with colleagues. When the best interest of the learners, the school, or the profession is at stake in any controversy, teachers shall support one another.
Establishing good relationships are important when working with a co-teacher. Co-teachers should discuss their preferred communication styles in addition to sharing ideas for teaching methods suggested by educators Beth Kelly and Catherine Caprino, PhD at Literacy Daily.
Section 2. A teacher is not entitled to claim for work not of his own, and shall give due credit for the work of others which he may use.
To maintain a sense of teaching integrity and avoid plagiarism, teachers must credit all sources of their work, whether it comes from a book author, a researcher, a student, or a fellow teacher. As a result of their teachers setting a good example, students will be encouraged to exercise academic integrity.
Section 3. Before leaving his position, a teacher shall organize and leave to his successor such records and other data as are necessary to carry on the work.
For example, when a teacher is sick or pregnant and needs to leave for a while, then the teacher has to prepare the records for the substitute teacher. But when a teacher leaves his or her teaching position, then he or she should pass on important and organized records to the successor who will continue the work.
Section 4. A teacher shall hold inviolate all confidential information concerning associates and the school, and shall not divulge to anyone documents which have not yet been officially released, or remove records from the files without official permission.
Teachers must respect privacy. If a teacher is not assigned to release the report card or grade or the transcript of records of students, then he or she should not release such confidential documents.
Section 5. It shall be the responsibility of every teacher to seek correctives for what may appear to be an unprofessional and unethical conduct of any associate. This may be done only if there is incontrovertible evidence for such conduct.
If a teacher sees another teacher or other school administrators performing misconduct or unethical behaviors, then this should be reported to the right people in authority with proper and accurate evidence.
Section 6. A teacher may submit to the proper authorities any justifiable criticism against any associate, preferably in writing, without violating any right of the individual concerned.
Teachers who have complaints against other associates should provide written complaints, but the rights of the associate who is the subject of the complaint should be respected.
Section 7. A teacher may apply for a vacant position for which he is qualified, provided that he respects the system of selection on the basis of merit and competence, provided further that all qualified candidates are given the opportunity to be considered.
So, that ends my discussion for this episode. Now, let us tune in to another vlog.